Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly, and man, talk about a must-win game coming up this Thursday. Gotta win, man. We cannot fall to 2-4 heading into the KC game. So, gotta win this game. If we don't, man, oh man, it might be to turn off the lights, man. It might be that time, when your girlfriend breaks up with you, you pop in Milli Vanilli and you let it flow, man.
It's a tragedy for me to see the dream is over.
So we gotta win, baby. So we gotta win. But listening to Emmanuel Acho on his show today, Emmanuel Acho, he freaking always talks about the 49ers. He's like the #1 dude in sports always talking about the 49ers. He loves us, man. It's awesome that he loves us. But he actually kind of had the same feelings as me right after the Niners loss to the Cardinals. And he's out there, and I think he's speaking facts, man. He talked kind of about Kyle Shanahan, man, kind of about play calling and whatnot. Kind of interesting, man, but let's check this out real quick.
The Niners are in trouble so long as Kyle Shanahan does not get out of his own way. In watching the game, it's like Kyle Shanahan is coaching as if his dad is in the stands and he wants to make his dad proud. He's hooping like his ex is in the crowd. And when you start dribbling the basketball all hard, so you get an echo in a basketball on the hardwood.
That's me.
Kyle Shanahan's calling plays like he wants to show off America. The Cardinals allowed 216 rushing yards to the Commanders. And the week before, they allowed 187 rushing yards to the opponent. I believe it may have been the Detroit Lions. Yet Kyle Shanahan, you start your game with one running play of your first 9 plays. Your first 3 plays, you go 3 and out, pass, pass, pass. Who you showing off for? Who you showing out for? The Cardinals have the 4th worst run defense in the NFL. You have a running back who has the most rushing yards through 5 weeks in franchise history. Yet you don't run the ball in the first 9 plays but once? Who you showing out for? The Niners are in trouble until Shanahan gets out of his own way, because right now, Shanahan is in his own way. He is what's stopping this offense.
All right, man, that's pretty much in a nutshell how I felt after that Cardinals game, Kyle, he was trying to impress, man. It looked like he was trying to impress, passing the ball so damn much. And I thought the play of the game was at 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. And he has Purdy on a 5-step drop. It's like, bro, we're averaging 6 yards a carry with Jordan Mason. Hand him the ball, get the touchdown. If not, quarterback sneak 3rd down, quarterback sneak 4th down, you're going to get a touchdown. Like, you're going to get a touchdown. There's no reasoning of not going for it on 4th down. Like, that right there, I think, cost us the game. It did cost us the game. We lost by what? 2 points? 3? No, something like that. 2-3 points. Now I won the game right there. So, I mean, it's just play calling. We got to get better, man. We got to be running the ball more play action. I've been saying this all along, more screen passes. When was the last time we ran a screen to the running back, The last screen I remember that looked like a design screen was, and I'm not talking about to the wide receivers. I'm talking about a design one where it's not just hike the ball and throw it to a receiver. I'm talking about hiking the ball, having your O-line set up, ready to go for, could be a big play led by your lineman. So I think against Minnesota when we ran that to perfection. What do we get? We got a touchdown. It was on the 5-yard line, George Kittle, and looked like a design screen. Easy touchdown, man. We ran that so many times in 2019. Who remembers when we went to the Super Bowl, how many times we ran design screens with either Breida, Mostert? It just always happened. It was just beautiful, man. Even last year with Christian McCaffrey, there was quite a few design screens that 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 yard. It was just crazy how many times we would get big chunks just from screens. And, we see other teams using it all the time. Teams are using it against us. So why are we doing it? Like, why are we doing? That's what Kyle and his dad are known. His dad's known for that. His dad would always run that in Denver, always running design screens. So we just got to get back to the basics, man. I know everyone's blaming Purdy for that game. I thought that was more on Kyle's fault. I thought Kyle, he kind of blew it. Now, I know a lot of Niner fans, especially in this comments, are telling me to fire Kyle. And I get it, man. You guys are frustrated, and you guys have every right to be pissed off and say what you got to say, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I still do like Kyle, but I think sometimes he just gets in over his head, man. He does things that he should not be doing. It's like, what are you doing, dog? Like, what are you doing, bro? Just run the damn ball. Run reverses. Run things that you always do. Bootleg. Those things always work. Design plays that you know are going to work 100% of the time. Instead, we're going shotgun formation almost every damn time. It's like, bro, what happened to I formation? What happened to play action? Screens. Like, that's what we're known for. You know, I watched the Packers game quite a bit, you know, from LaFleur, the tree, the Kyle Shanahan tree, the McVay tree with the Rams, and they're always running those plays. They're always running those gadget plays. And it's like, fudge, man. Like, what? Kyle, come on, bro. We got to keep doing that. We got to get back to the basics, basically. Get back to the basics and we'll be fine. Who remembers with Jimmy G, we would always run these design plays, which would always help Jimmy Garoppolo out. And that's why his numbers were always kind of like inflated, because he was always running these type of gadget plays where you knew exactly where you're going to throw the ball to. You would hike the ball, Jimmy would run to the right, quick pass, 5-yard pass, we would get 15 yards, 10 yards after the catch. Always doing something like that, man. Always something like that. And we're just not seeing it. We're like, Brock, go, hike. I'm going to give you 5 options. There's going to be no protection. Just go and find the open guy. It's like, fuck. Like, I don't get that, man. I don't get that at all. We gotta mix it up, man. We gotta mix it up. And this season, let's be real, it's gonna come down to Kyle, man. It's gonna come down to Kyle. And do I still want him as our coach? Yeah, I do. But I think sometimes he's in over his head with player personnel, and sometimes he just gets caught up in the moment. You know, he gets caught up in the moment, and he just wants to get pass happy. So, yeah, that should not have happened against the Cardinals. Cardinals, I think, where they have a 30th ranked run defense, and you're throwing it more than you're passing it more than you're running it. Can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that. So we got to get it together. We have to win this game. I think we will. I think we'll pull it out. You know, Seattle, they're a great team. No, they're not a great team. Screw that, man. We should have beat their ass. But then again, we should have beat the Cardinals. We should have beat the Rams. So we'll see how it goes. But it's all going to come down to Kyle, man. Kyle's going to win this game. He's going to determine where this season goes. It really is going to be him. You know, I know he wants to go deep. We want to go be Raiders football back in the day without Davis, chunk play after chunk play. But come on, man. Let's get those easy 5-yard passes, 6-yard passes, which leads to yak. Because right now we just don't have the yak yards. We don't have it. Right now we don't have it this year, unfortunately. So he's got to turn it around, baby. Like, he's got to turn it around. I think he has a chance. These next 3 weeks are huge, man. These next 3 weeks before the bye week. Look at, so it's obviously Seahawks. Then you got the Chiefs. And I believe with the Cowboys, fudge, man. I'm saying at least 2-1. At least 2-1 to at least be 500 heading into the bye week. And then, who knows, we can make a run after that. But no way. Dropping 2 out of 3. Losing all 3. Yeah, if we lose all 3, man, I'm sorry, man. I'll be real. I'm going to start making mock drafts. I don't think that's going to happen. But if we lose all 3, I'm going to start making mock drafts. I'm going to start scouting these damn college players, because it will be turn off the lights. All right, guys. So that's what I got. Let me know what you think about Emmanuel Acho, a guy that's usually always praising Kyle to death. But it seemed like he's a little bit not praising him so much this week. But let me know what you think. All right, man. Talk to you next time. Peace.